What is going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome back to another video. I'm kind of banging them out one after the other one as progress continues in the Integra. But for this weekend, we might take a little break. Might not take a little break. What I mean is that Saturday we have Week Fest, and I'm trying to go over there and meet up with the buddies from California, good friends of mine who throw the Week Fest show all around the United States and Japan. And I'm trying to go out there and meet up with them. It is a little bit far from me, but I think I'm gonna grab the wifey and then head out there and just have a good old time with them on Saturday. Well, you know, Andy McFly is gonna be there with RX-7, and everyone else is gonna be there. So it's either gonna be two things: either I stay home and work on the Integra, or I head out to Week Fest. But then again, it is a bit of a drive for me. For me, it's like almost a 2-hour drive, but we'll try to make it. So I had promised you guys, or I had told you guys, that I was gonna do a $100 challenge at Harbor Freight, and I did. I did do the $100 challenge at Harbor Freight. I felt just under $100. I felt at $93, which I pretty much bought everything I needed. I do have a lot of tools at the house, but I didn't want to buy anything that I really wasn't going to use now, or I'm not going to be using in the next, I don't even think I would need anything else. I did buy a soldering gun and some heat shrink, because once I start tackling the alarm, that we're going to be cutting the wires and we're going to be putting everything back together, I want to do that as professional as I can. I want to solder everything back. I want to heat shrink it. I want to tape it up. I want it to look very good, since somebody decided to put an alarm in it and obviously the alarm gets cut into the original wires. Your boy out here rocking the Adam LZ shirt. Got to support the homies. But nonetheless, I did pick up a few stuff. I'm gonna show it to you as soon as I get home. I didn't want to film in there. It was a little bit of a chaos in that Harbor Freight. It took me like half an hour to find a few things. Like it was I don't know if they're going through a remodeling. I don't know what is it they're going through, but it was a bit of a mess. But I was able to find everything with no problem. They were able to help me out great. Shout out to the people at Harbor Freight. They were great customer service. But I literally walked in there and I said, $100 challenge. I got to pick up as much as I can and not go over $100. There are a few things that I'm going to need in the future. I could definitely tell you that I kind of saw, but I need to see how the build is evolving and see how I need those things and where am I going to use them and how am I going to use them, all that stuff. But I didn't want to just spend the money for no reason if I'm going to have them there just sitting down in the house. Kind of like a sander. I saw a sander there that I almost bought. It was like a $20 sander. It was no big deal, but I said maybe I could start sanding some stuff down. But then again, I'm like, car's going to the body shop soon, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not even going to get my hands into that. I just rather let them do what they got to do at the body shop, and that's it. So yeah, let's get the day started. Let's go home, show you guys what I picked up for $100 at Harbor Freight, and let's continue. All right, guys, so your boy's back home, and this is everything I bought. So we have here the soldering gun with the heat shrink. We're going to leave that for a later time because we are going to get to work on the alarm later on with the disc drop. So I was able to get this. So this one is obviously missing a 13. I never use a 13 in the metric size. Never. These cars never use a 13. I could be wrong, but I do have a long 13. So I told the people over at Harbor Freight that if they give it to me at a great discount, I'll be able to take it with no problem. So they did. They gave me a great discount on this, and I was able to take this one. I got this little toolbox just to put all the little tools in there so I can carry it with me while I'm working on the car and I don't have to go back and forth. Some shop towels, towels, and a little bit of microfiber cleaning, and I bought a little jack that I didn't have because my jack was just too old. For now, this will do. This is a 2-ton jack. This one will do for now, just to lift up the car and get the brake lines off and get a bunch of little stuff out of it that I need. And this is obviously the little wire for the soldering gun. So everything you see here and this right here was $93. So that kind of concludes our $100 challenge for the Teggy. So let's jump into the car and let's get some work done because it's early and I want to get work done today and I want to take advantage of the weekend. All right, boys, so we officially started removing like 20 pounds of cable. Gonna throw this in the trash right now. All right, so I was able to jack up the car, remove the passenger side brake line. Gonna start tackling now the interior. This side is kind of stuck. I kind of tried a little bit with that, but that's obviously not gonna work. So this side is obviously stuck, and I'm gonna start now removing the interior so I can start passing the wires right there through the inside, the wires right here through the inside, and a little bit in the afternoon when the sun goes down, I'm gonna start hitting that rust and hit it with the paint, getting everything cleaned up. Hopefully we wash this engine bay as soon as possible. All right, so the interior wires, we're gonna start removing that now. I have everything pretty much out. I'm gonna start removing this big red one there, and I start removing the rug as soon as possible. Let me. Guys, so now you can see I obviously taken off the back seat. I took off the rug. The floor on the floor here on the trunk side is in perfect condition. There is no rust, nothing went through. But we're gonna finish taking off those seats, and look at the wiring, how it reaches all the way over there. So that's what we're gonna take off hopefully tomorrow, because I am off to dinner for today. I just took off the seats, took off the back seat, to remove all this stuff out of here. I have to clean everything up. There's so much stuff, I believe. There's a cheese grinder. Is that what it is? I have no idea what that is. So much stuff out here that I have to clean up. Tomorrow I'm going to be tackling that. I have the whole day tomorrow to do that. But today I got to get ready to go out to dinner. Just remove the back seat, that one there. And now we're going to hopefully tomorrow clean everything back up. Leave everything how it should. But this is obviously taking me some time because I am working like crazy. We got to take off the tint here. The tint is gone, pause. But everything else coming swell. I believe the car is a very solid foundation. We have a lot of dirt down there. Got to remove all that stuff. Got to take out those 10 millimeters there for the seats. And yeah, I think we should be okay. So I got the little toolbox here. Obviously throwing all this here. I don't have much in the sense of like where to organize it. This is just temporary for now, but I got these are the ones that I picked up at Harbor Freight. Quinn, is that the brand? I'm not sure. But I needed these long sockets because I need to remove that booster. Everything from here is completely gone. We're gonna tackle this right side tomorrow, eventually get that tire off. But then leave everything here. Hopefully tomorrow in the morning we'll finish with the interior and then start in the afternoon here. And tomorrow the content is gonna get really hyped. Tomorrow we are gonna start grinding very, very much so. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Not much not much work done today other than clean up a little bit on the interior, remove that. It's just been extremely hot. And again, once I said going out to dinner. So hopefully get everything ready. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, hit the thumbs up and the like, and your boy will be back tomorrow.